I'm going to run this little clip. A Conservative member of Parliament who has not been informed as to the nature of this, the reasons why the Emergency Act has been invoked by the psychotic Prime Minister of Canada, and he's like outraged and can't figure out what the heck is going on. The members of Parliament have not been informed to the nature of this extreme measure that is being taken. But anyway, there is a much more interesting thing at the end of this clip that is quite hilarious, and I'm gonna just put it out and say, who the hell is the mystery person at the end in the bowler hat, like that Magritte painting of the guy with the bowler hat? And what was in front of his face? A train or something? But it's quite hilarious. But I'll let this guy just say the nature of the theater that's going on right now.
Disappointed I am in the government House Leader. I'm walking into caucus without any information about what the motion to be presented in Parliament is going to say. My back's up against the wall right now. The Prime Minister announced the other day that he was enacting the Emergency Act, and he did it in front of the media. He didn't even do it, didn't even have the courtesy or the respect to do it in our symbol of democracy. Even when the bombs were dropping over Britain, Winston Churchill showed respect for democracy by showing up in the House of Parliament. So I'm profoundly disappointed in that, and I'm extremely disappointed in the fact that I can't even walk into my caucus with an understanding of what that motion is going to say that we're expected to be debating tomorrow. So Mr. Kmetch has some remarks.
Okay, now it's going to be in French. Let's see. He comes back. I think he must be conservative. You know, he has not been informed of what's really going on. By procedures are out the window. Everything is out the window, even for these guys. He seems a little uptight and nervous about things. Maybe he's really pissed off. He can hardly take a breath. So he continues now.
The information is public, but we don't have a motion to deal with. So I'm walking into caucus with an expectation to formulate a position on an emergency debate, a national emergency, according to the Prime Minister, and I don't even know what we're debating. So that's the problem that I have. And it's just another example of the Prime Minister's contempt for our democracy. Why would he stand in front of the media and not stand in our symbol of democracy to present a plan or to introduce an act during a national emergency? So I'm
okay, you're profoundly blah, blah, blah. Well, where have you been? Where have you been, you clown, you imbecile, for 2 years while this has been perpetrated against the Canadian population? The extreme measures, this act, this supposed emergency act, is just a continuation of the PSYOP. And this guy, he's not opposition. I think he's probably conservative or something. And he's not really opposition. There has been no opposition. It's been all smooth rolling. And they're going to vote for it. And they're going to pretend, the Conservatives will pretend, no, we don't vote for this. This is too extreme. But the screwball, the guy with the turban, the Sikh guy who's running the NDP, has already said, yeah, it's a little extreme, but hey, you know, let's go for it. Let's go for this emergency thing. This sounds like fun. Let's have a go for it. But this hack too is like, oh, he's all upset about something. It's been going on nuts for the last 2 years. And you're wondering, oh, we haven't been presented with anything. That's because you've been going along, and he doesn't need to present anything to the so-called opposition that doesn't exist. But now comes the coup on this little clip that I wanted to show you. Who the hell the person is that we are in the background. Watch this now. He's going to say something else.
Profoundly disappointed.
Are you expecting the motion today, sir?
We'll see. I was expecting it this morning. I was actually expecting it this morning. Mark Holland, the government House Leader, told me to expect this morning. He actually brought it up in the government House Leaders meeting yesterday. And this morning, I still don't have that motion.
Will you comment on what's been reported about this? I think it's justified to use the emergency.
No.
Why not?
Who the heck was that?
Good morning, Marilyn.
Who the heck was that? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Okay. Don't go so fast. No. Let's go back. Let's go back here. I want to know.
Any comment on what's been
Who this
reported about
is.
this? I think it's justified.
Who the heck is that? The guy with the nose glasses and with the bowler hat, and he's making some sort of a comment. The masked marauder. Who the hell is this guy with the weird glasses? The way the light shines on it, I guess, unless they're fake. Those myopic people that have myopic vision, they have glasses that make eyeballs look huge. At the end of it, what the heck is going on with this guy? Who the hell is this guy? Who?
To use the emergency
No.
act.
Is it fine to use the emergency? No. Man in the bowler. Okay, people, the theater, this is amazing. This should go, who is it? Quantum of Conscience should kind of look at this as the comedy in all of this. It's a stage set of theater with right down to the guy with the bowler hat and the weird glasses, the weird bloody glasses. Where you want to see him again appear? Look at this. I mean, okay, I'm speechless. it's a joke. Anyway, they're going to continue the PSYOP. The 2 years is being escalated into the next level of depravity. The PSYOP about a situation. It's not about a virus. It's about something completely other. And this guy, the way he looks on the screen, it's not an accident, people. And I wonder what this number back here is, 025B in the thing. You know, the guy, Gematria guy, should look at this and figure that one out, because we're being handed a plate full of shit. This shit show is going to continue, and the whole thing is like a theater. It's orchestrated in like impeccable ways. And I think I want to just make one more comment about my video on the owners. The owners have canceled Canada. I didn't say that lightly, from the point of view that it's very obvious and clear that all these people, like this guy, he's part of the owners' theater to look a certain way. Now, for whatever reason, he looks ridiculous the way he does with the bowler hat, or funny hat. That behind, my suspicion is there are probably less than 10 owners on Earth. And behind each owner is a faction. And each faction is responsible for different areas of our existence. So that you have, obviously, you have the political side, you have the financial side, you have the war side, you have possibly like the whole space alien fake moon landing, PSYOPs, the flat ball Earth. All that stuff is orchestrated, and different owners, and I think there might be probably less than 10, it could be as few as maybe 5 or 6, have a contingent of people behind them that have their objective and that are running the show out of a back room, and we'll never know who they are. The front people like Rockefeller, Rothschild, they're representing an owner. And we don't know who that owner would be, or the royalties. They represent a certain owner who's in the back room. That's my assessment of all of this. So anyway, I'll leave it here, but this I thought was extraordinary. Look at this image. For whatever reason, it looks the way it looks. Let's exit this clip by letting him go. The masked, marauding stranger who has an opinion on the Emergency Act, and all he says is no. Hey, maybe this is one of the owners behind the weird glasses and the mask. Maybe he wanted to make an appearance. He wanted to be in the spotlight just for a second to give us a little taste of what an owner in a bowler hat might look like the Magritte painting, probably an insider in some way, Magritte, when he painted that. This is not a pipe painter. That would be really fascinating. Hey, I might have missed this. This could be people. We may be looking at the owner. We may be looking at somebody that represents or is in fact the owner. This is fabulous.
No.
No. No. No.